Hey there, Cowboys Nation. Welcome to Dallas Cowboys Fan, your ultimate destination for all things America's team. Whether you bleed blue and silver or are just starting to catch Cowboys fever, this is the place. If you are a diehard fan, please make sure to subscribe for more latest news and updates of your favorite team. The Dallas Cowboys have been the talk of the NFL offseason, and as the draft approaches, one name is making waves across Cowboys Nation: Shedeur Sanders. The Colorado Buffaloes quarterback and son of Hall of Famer Deion Sanders is being linked to the Cowboys as a potential successor to Dak Prescott. Could Jerry Jones really make this move? Could we see Shedeur replace Dak and reunite with his father, who has a deep history with the Cowboys organization? This is a story filled with speculation, intrigue, and what-ifs, and today, we break down every angle. Let's start with the current situation in Dallas. The Cowboys are coming off another disappointing playoff exit, something that has unfortunately become a theme in the Dak Prescott era. While Prescott has been a reliable quarterback, leading Dallas to multiple playoff appearances, he hasn't been able to push the team over the hump. With his contract situation becoming a major storyline, Jerry Jones and the front office have some tough decisions to make. Prescott is set to become a free agent after the 2024 season, and with his high salary cap hit, Dallas might look for a younger, more affordable option. Enter Shedeur Sanders. The son of Deion has quickly risen to prominence as one of college football's top quarterback prospects. His performance at Jackson State, and now Colorado under his father's leadership, has put the football world on notice. He has the arm talent, the poise, and the NFL bloodline that makes him an intriguing option for any team looking to secure its future at quarterback. But what makes this potential move even more fascinating is the connection to Deion Sanders. Deion, known as Primetime, is one of the most electrifying players in NFL history and spent 5 seasons with the Cowboys, helping them secure a Super Bowl title. He remains a beloved figure in Dallas and has a strong relationship with Jerry Jones. If Shedeur were to be drafted by the Cowboys, it wouldn't just be about finding a quarterback, it would be about continuing the legacy of one of the most iconic figures in the franchise's history. But would Dallas seriously consider it? Looking at the draft projections, Shedeur Sanders is currently projected to be a first-round pick in the 2025 NFL Draft. While he's not considered the top quarterback prospect in the class, he's certainly among the best. If Dallas struggles in the upcoming season and ends up with a high draft pick, the idea of selecting Sanders becomes a lot more realistic. Even if they don't have a top selection, Jerry Jones has never been afraid to make a splash and trade up if he believes in a player. And let's not forget, Shedeur would bring not just talent, but a level of marketability that Jerry loves. One of the biggest questions in this debate is whether Shedeur Sanders is actually an upgrade over Dak Prescott. Prescott, despite his critics, has been one of the more consistent quarterbacks in the league. He's a pro bowler, a leader, and someone who commands the respect of his teammates. But there's an argument to be made that Dallas has reached its ceiling with Dak. In the modern NFL, teams that win Super Bowls often do so with dynamic quarterbacks who can extend plays, make off-schedule throws, and perform at a high level in clutch moments. Shedeur has shown flashes of that kind of ability. At Colorado, he has demonstrated elite arm strength, accuracy, and pocket presence. He's also had to play behind a struggling offensive line, which has only helped him develop quicker decision-making skills. The transition to the NFL is always a challenge, but Shedeur's skill set, combined with the coaching he's received from his father, makes him an intriguing option for the Cowboys. If he lands in Dallas, he would have the benefit of playing with elite weapons like CeeDee Lamb, a strong running game, and a defense that can take the pressure off him. But there are risks. Drafting Shedeur Sanders would mean moving on from Dak Prescott, a franchise quarterback who has given Dallas stability for years. It would also mean placing a huge amount of pressure on a young quarterback, especially one with the last name Sanders. Expectations would be sky high, and anything short of instant success would bring criticism. Plus, if Deion were to be involved in any capacity, whether formally or informally, it could create a unique dynamic in the organization. Would Shedeur be treated differently? Would he be given more leeway because of his father's influence? These are questions Jerry Jones and Mike McCarthy would have to consider. Another factor to weigh is whether Shedeur Sanders actually wants to play in Dallas. While it seems like a dream scenario for Cowboys fans, there's been no indication that Shedeur or Deion are pushing for this move. Deion has been adamant that his son will only play for a team that truly values him. If Dallas isn't willing to commit to Shedeur fully and build around him, there's a chance they may not even be on his radar. The NFL draft process is unpredictable, and Shedeur may end up favoring another situation where he can develop without the immense pressure of following in his father's footsteps in Dallas. This move is going to have a ripple effect across the entire organization. First and foremost, it's going to boost the confidence of this team. The players are going to feel that energy in the locker room. They're going to see that the front office believes in them and is willing to make the moves necessary to win. That kind of morale boost can do wonders for a team, especially one that has been right on the edge of greatness. But it's not just about the team. Cowboys fans, this is for you. You've been waiting for a move like this. You've been patient, you've supported this team through thick and thin, and now you finally have a reason to celebrate. The Cowboys are making moves that show they are serious about winning a Super Bowl, and this signing is proof of that. So go ahead, get excited, buy that jersey, and get ready for what could be one of the most exciting seasons in recent memory. There's also the financial aspect. If the Cowboys do move on from Dak, they need to decide how they will allocate their resources. Would drafting Shedeur allow them to invest more in their offensive line? Could they use the savings from Dak's contract to build a better overall roster? These are the kinds of calculations that will factor into Jerry Jones' decision-making process. The Cowboys have always been a team that loves making big, bold moves, and bringing in Shedeur would certainly fit that mold. But is it the right move? The truth is, we won't have a clear answer until we see how the next season plays out. If Dak leads Dallas to an NFC championship or beyond, it's hard to see the Cowboys moving on from him. But if they suffer another early playoff exit, the noise around replacing Dak will only grow louder. And with Shedeur Sanders potentially sitting there in the draft, the storyline will only gain momentum. So, Cowboys fans, what do you think? Is Shedeur Sanders the future of the Dallas Cowboys? Should Jerry Jones take a chance on the young quarterback?